Hi, today we are talking about the skin of the head. As you know that we have already discussed about the shape of the arms, shape of the hands. I hope you all have understood properly. Now, today we are talking about the skin. We have four types of skin, and the first one today we are talking about the silk skin. As you see, as you can see on the screen in front of you, the palm picture. In this palm, you can how you will differentiate the skins. The first of all, you have to be very carefully check. The palm is very fine. The inner palm is very fine, silky in the texture and soft. And the skin ridges, all these skin ridges are so densely packed, you cannot feel them at all. I mean, they are. If you put a finger here in front, in the middle of the lines or in the middle of the palm, you won't able to feel anything. It's like a threads, like small threads, not very uh, deep and dark lines. You won't see it. There are many fine scratchy lines all over the palm, like you see here. There are so many palms, so many lines. I sh- I share you. I will share you another picture soon about the real palm of the silk skin. And then, yeah, and people with the silk skin are highly receptive, sensitive, and intuitive. It's similarly like a waterhead. They respond to the vibes and atmosphere and tuning into the surroundings. And these people avoid conflict and prefer gentle, harmonious situations. Usually, they are the pale skin. Pale. Their skin is very pale and avoid the sun as much as possible. I share you the another example of the silk skin. Just a minute, please. Have a look at this skin here. It is a if you see the lines, the twin lines, and the skin is pale and very fine to see. So this is the silk skin. This is another example. Okay, so the silk skin people don't like sun much. They don't like to go in the sun. Very sensitive people, very intuitive, as I mentioned before, very attentive and concerned about accuracy and detail also. And these people don't like to show off and cheap and poor quality of anything. And they are very clean, neat and clean people. They don't like any dirtiness or anything with the area where they live or where they work. They want everything is nice and clean and clean area. And they are not very much time obedient. I mean, not very much punctual people. They are very much team. They like to work in a team. They are and very much intuitive. Silk skin are mostly you can see on the hands of the female. Men with the silk skin are much prone to the sexual insecurity through their acute sensibilities. They okay with the silk skin in the men, they have some issues with the physical relationship also. This type of skin you can see on the religious devotees, artists, okay, alternative therapists and carers. They who all these in these professions, they are very much oversensitive for the alcohol. They if they drink a couple of just for an example, if someone had a uh, uh, like a very strong skin, like a earth skin. I will discuss later. Earth skin people, if you give them alcohol to drink, they don't feel very much intoxicated. Uh, but these people, after one or two, one or two, maybe they if they drink one bottle or half bottle, and they need at least 5 to 6 days to recovery after that. So they are very sensitive. Their constitution is very weak. The inside they are not very strong. That's what I'm trying to say. And now, as you know, that we have discussed already about the hand shapes, and the skin is very much important in order to predict about the nature of the person, how to deal with the person. And if you see, if we can merge the skin and the hand shape, it will give you a very much good idea what sort of people or what sort of person you are dealing with. For example, in the silk skin on the earth-shaped hand, earth-shaped palm, but it is very much rare. But it's like a 2 or 3% hardly. But when found, they add sensitivity to the pragmatic and security because earth hand people, as we discussed before, they are very much uh, pragmatic and they are very much security conscious people. They need discipline, everything, and they're very much physical. But when you add this silk skin on the earth hand, these people a little bit emotion side are very much emotionally inclined towards other people, and they are more sensitive than before. And if the silk skin, because silk skin mostly you can see find on narrow, delicate water hands, and the responsiveness is subsequently acute. The person will be hypersensitive because a water hand is always sensitive, and if they silk skin also, it makes them more sensitive. So these people are more highly sensitive. Female fire hands are fairly often seen with the silk skin, and thus they remain a certain intensity. Okay, and if anybody with a fire hand with a silk skin, they are very lively, social people seeking to express themselves in a dynamic, people-oriented, and feeling environment. Okay, the very outgoing personality, extrovert personality. If someone has a firearm with firearm, sorry, fire hand with the silk skin, very dynamic people. And if someone has air hand on the silk skin, they're very delicate, sophisticated type people. Communication, the most refined manner. Their communication skills are very good. If someone has a air hand with the silk skin, very sophisticated people. So this is the our small introduction about the skin, about the silk skin. Next, we will talk about the pepper skin. Uh, Keep following us, please. And if you have any question, let us know. Thank you.